Hello and welcome. My name is Christina from Empowered Creator. I am a mindset and conscious manifesting teacher and coach, and this is my YouTube channel. Here I talk about all things law of assumption, mindset, conscious manifesting, the quantum universe, and a lot more. And my goal is to simplify everything without the fluff. So if you guys like this content and you would like to see more of it, I would love it if you would subscribe to this channel, comment on this video, like it, share it, and stick around. Also, if you need help with your specific situation, I offer one-on-one coaching, email coaching, as well as custom subliminals for whatever needs you may have. You can also check out my self-study mini course, Telepathically Connect with Your Specific Person. So if you guys are interested in any of these services, the links are below in the description box. Click on them and they're going to take you to my website. With all that being said, let's dive into today's video. In today's video, I want to go a little deeper into how you guys who are manifesting a specific person, and I know there are many of you watching this channel, how you can become magnetic, how you can become super attractive, how you can become irresistible to your specific person, how you can raise your energy to a level that your specific person cannot resist. So this is what I'll be discussing in today's video. Stay tuned. So how to be attractive, magnetic, irresistible to your specific person. I know a lot of you are wondering this. I know a lot of you are manifesting this. I know a lot of you want to know the answer to that. And the answer to that is actually probably much simpler than you think. However, at the same time, it also requires raising your energy to a much higher level. So how do you do that? In my experience, and from the multiple clients I have been coaching for a while now, I can tell you that the number one thing that you can do to raise your energy, raise your vibration, if you will, become someone who is irresistible, someone who is projecting a self-concept and a self-confidence and a self-love that is irresistible to your specific person, is becoming someone who feels so whole, so complete, so fulfilled from their life in general, regardless of your specific person, regardless of your relationship with your specific person, regardless of whether they are in your life right now or whether they're not in your life right now, or whether you're friends with benefits or whatever the situation might be. If your life outside of your specific person and regardless of your specific person is so fulfilled that you have this inner joy, you have this inner contentment, you feel this inner fulfillment, there is no way you will not be radiating magnetism, you will not be radiating irresistibility, and there is no way at the end of the day that your specific person is going to resist that version of yourself. And this happens for a few reasons, you guys. One reason is because if you're following your joy, if you're following what your heart wants, if you're following what makes your heart full, you are not making your specific person the one and only important cause, let's say, in your life. Of course, they can be important in your life. Of course, you care about them. Of course, you love them. Of course, you adore them. Of course, you want to be with them. Of course, you want to spend time with them. But they're not the one and only thing that you think about. They're not the one and only thing that concerns you. And you are already so fulfilled. You're already feeling so complete. You're already feeling so full with your life otherwise that you end up detaching from needing your specific person to make you happy. And the lack of neediness, you guys, is very attractive. It's extremely attractive. It exudes confidence, and other people cannot help themselves but actually fall for you and want you and be super attracted to you. Lack of neediness is very attractive because it doesn't put the burden on the other person to make you happy. And the other person also feels, even if that's only subconsciously, that you are choosing them to be into their lives. And that is very attractive for any one person on this earth. As opposed to being in an obsessed energy, in a needy energy, in a clingy energy that gives the message, even if it's just subconsciously, to the other person that you're depending on them, that you're grasping onto them. And believe it or not, if you're in that kind of energy, the other person does not receive loving vibes from you. And they do not feel chosen by you, they do not feel the honor of being chosen by you, so that automatically makes you less attractive. And as I just said, this could just be a subconscious energy, this could just be a subconscious process. They might not even be consciously aware of why they're not so attracted to you, or why they might like you and love you, but maybe they're not coming towards you. They might not even be able to pinpoint the reason if they think consciously about it. It might all be a very subconscious process. So it's all about the energy you exude, it's all about what you transmit towards them and what they receive from you that compels them to act one way or another or feel one way or another towards you. The other reason following your joy and filling your heart with joy, with all the things that you enjoy, all the things you love, following your goals, following your interests, following the things that make you happy in your life so that you're fulfilling yourself and making yourself whole, regardless of your specific person, is because when you feel so full within, when you feel so fulfilled, when you feel so whole, guess what happens? It becomes so much easier to imagine better for yourself. It becomes so much easier to keep your mental diet under control, to not give in to opposing thoughts, to not give in to doubts and fears and insecurities. And so basically, every time you think about your specific person, every time you imagine them, or every time they come to your thoughts, usually that is in a loving way, in an inviting way, in an attractive way, and that is going to attract them. There is no resentment in your thoughts and in your energy. There is no anger. There is no jealousy. There is no disappointment. There is no annoyance. There is none of these feelings that actually are the opposite of living in the wishful field, and that actually usually end up repelling the other person. Because as we've said time and time again, the other person, your specific person, is the mirror of your dominant inner states. And yet another reason why I'm telling you guys to follow your joy in your life, to fulfill yourself with all the things that you enjoy, all the things that make you happy, all the things that fill your heart, is because this way you are detaching from needing specific outcomes with your specific person. You are detaching from needing them to do or be someone very specific for your happiness, because your happiness doesn't depend on them. Yes, you may love them. Yes, they may be very important for you. But at the same time, because you're already so whole and so complete and so fulfilled within yourself, from yourself, you don't need them to do anything or be anyone or give you anything or behave in a certain way. You have your preferences, of course. You set your boundaries if you want. You set your standards if that's what you want. And if you feel that standards need to be set and boundaries need to be set, you can absolutely do that. But at the same time, you're not so attached to needing them to do that for you. And that also translates in the subconscious level as attraction, as a loving vibe, as loving energy towards them, because you're accepting them. You're not resenting them. You're not rejecting them. You're not criticizing them mentally and emotionally. You're not judging them for their behavior or for who they are or for what they did or didn't do. You're not projecting resentment or disappointment or annoyance or anger or jealousy towards them. And you're instead projecting acceptance. You are instead projecting a welcoming energy, which is actually bringing them closer to you. It's bringing them towards you, as opposed to repelling them away from you. So when I say it all starts within, it all starts with you, and it all originates with you, I truly mean it. I'm being very literal about it. Being the best version of yourself you can be for yourself so that you can fulfill yourself regardless of your SP is going to do wonders in how you feel, how you perceive your SP, how you perceive the relationship, how you attach or detach in a healthy way from expecting specific outcomes and from associating those specific outcomes with your happiness. And all of this is extremely magnetic, extremely attractive, extremely irresistible to the other person. Before I wrap up this video, I also want to make a little clarification because I know I'm going to get that question. When I say fulfill yourself, follow your joy, enjoy your life, follow your happiness, and all the similar things that I've said, I don't mean any one specific thing. Each one of you knows best what applies to yourself. Some of you might have very lofty professional goals. Some of you might have a goal of being at home raising children. Some of you are going to have loads of hobbies. Some of you are going to be very sociable and you might want to go out every night and meeting people and being around friends. Others might find your enjoyment in doing things by yourself. For example, reading. I'm an avid reader, for example. One of my biggest enjoyments in life is reading books. Staying by myself, having time to myself, reading books. So I want you guys to understand that I'm not referring to anything specific, any one specific activity, any one specific goal, any one specific hobby, any one specific interest. I'm not telling you you should be like this or this in your personality. I'm not saying you need to be an extrovert versus an introvert. You can be who you are. The point is that you need to find your own joy in your life, that you need to surround yourself with activities that you love, people you love, anything and anyone, whether that's a hobby, an activity, a professional goal, studies, whatever it might be, traveling even, that fills your heart with joy and makes you feel complete and fulfilled at the end of the day. So you find your own joy, you know where it is for yourself. I'm not telling you it should be this or that, okay? Fill your life with that, enjoy your life, enjoy yourself, and fulfilling yourself from within in this way is going to make your vibe, is going to make your energy, is going to make your inner state towards your SP 10 times, 100 times, 1,000 times more attractive, more magnetic, more irresistible. I speak from experience. I hope at least some of you are going to take this advice. You are going to see the difference in your life, first of all, in how you feel, and then soon after, you're going to see the difference in your SP as soon as you start feeling differently towards them, and then you're going to remember this video. With all that being said, I'm going to wrap up this video here. I intend that this has helped. As always, I very much appreciate you guys being on this channel, watching this content. I love making this content for you. And as always, I look forward to seeing you all at the next video. Until then, take care and bye-bye.